Hello and welcome back and welcome to my channel. My name is Tori and today I have my July empties. Coming to you from my kitchen. Let's just jump into it. First thing I used up this month was a lavender steam eye mask. I started having optic migraines towards the end of July. Not the best, not really fun. I feel one coming on today. So this has helped greatly. Retail value is $1. Next, I used up the NYX Marshmallow Primer. The retail value of this is now $17. I don't see myself going out of the way to repurchase this, but it was nice, but spending anything above $15 drugstore for me that's not drugstore. That's not drugstore anymore. Next, this I had from AOA Studios. This is the green tea and vitamin E cleansing balm. I really enjoyed this. The retail value is $8.77. It took me a long time to finish. I don't use too much of it. I really enjoyed that. Next, I finished up a Bath & Body Works soap. This is the Strawberry Peach Sunset. It was okay. Not my personal fave. The scent notes are peach nectar, fresh strawberries, and vanilla sweet cream. The retail value of this is $7.95. Next, this I did really like. This is from Dermasil, the Dollar Tree brand. The Jet Set Reset Hydra Mist. This was really nice. I really liked it. Retail value of this is $1.25. If I were to find this again, I would repurchase it. Next, finally, I finished the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. The retail value of this is $11. Very happy I finished it. Next, I finished the Essence Fix and Last 18 Hour Setting Mist. The retail value of this is $4.99. I am happy this one's done. I do really want to eventually buy the Skindinavia's, the one they did with MCO Beauty, and then if they end up releasing the formula themselves, I want to try both of the new setting sprays from them. Otherwise, this will probably be what I repurchase. Next, this I really enjoyed, but it's past the 3-month mark, and honestly I pushed it to like the 9-month mark, and that makes me really uncomfortable with mascara, but I did really enjoy it. This is from Ione, the brand inside the Dollar Tree. This was from the Rockstar collection. This was a brown mascara. I really enjoyed it, but yeah, unfortunately I'm not putting that on my eyes anymore. Way too old for me. Next, I used up a hand sanitizer. This is Be Pure, once again a Dollar Tree brand. This is the Lotus Blossom scent. I really enjoyed this scent a lot more than I thought I would. It was $1.25. Next, I finished up a Beauty Treats Cherry Blossom hand cream. Retail value of this is $3. I've been trying to use the hand creams I have more going forward though. I just rather use lotion on my hands. To me, my hands feel the same with whether it's hand cream or lotion. So is it nice that it's a easy bag for my purse? Would I put it in my purse? No. So enjoyed using it, will not not repurchase. Next, a sheet mask. I used up another ESW mask. This is their Pink Dream mask. It's watermelon, rose water, and grapefruit from ESW Beauty. I really enjoyed it. The retail value of this is $4. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Oh my god, my feet fell asleep. Now these next two things I'm gonna show you, and they're gonna count towards my numbers, but they're not counting towards my retail value till all of them are used up. These are the Creme Shop One Squeeze Sleeping Mask, and this is in the Beet and Ginseng style. I was about to say flavor. I used up 2 of these. For me to use them, there's about 3 uses in each. So I have 3 more of these sticks to go. I do really enjoy it. I needed something when I was on vacation. I was feeling a little crusty, dusty. I was in Florida, so I was trying my best not to burn, but did burn. So I wanted something to help put moisture back into my face at night, because I only brought a daily moisturizer. I didn't go crazy when I packed. But yeah, did do really enjoy them, but I have, yeah, 4 more sachet packets I have to finish. So hopefully I finish them in August. We shall see. Next, this one annoyed me. This is the Smart Care hand sanitizer in hibiscus. Now, this was emptied. It wasn't emptied by me. I used to keep my hand sanitizers in a drawer. I used to have them in FIFO order, first in, first out. And this one decided to leak all over the drawer and then cement itself into the bottom of the cardboard drawer. So I pried it out with a makeup spatula. The retail value of this is $4.99, and I'm taking that $4.99 because WTF. I didn't deserve that. The scent's really nice. I do have a whole nother one of these. I make sure it stays perfectly straight up. I actually have these in nail polish racks now, because I've decluttered a lot of nail polish. Decluttered / moved. I'm moving all my Holo Taco nail polish into the basement to use for crafts because I have now been getting gel manicures done at a salon. So gonna use them for crafts to use them up, but anyway, they all stand up now. That was the point. That was the point of the story. Next, I used up a mini secret deodorant. I bought this for my trip, and then once I opened it and started using it, I finished it afterwards. The retail value of this is $1.50. I really enjoyed this. Secret is my staple brand, not too shabby. This is crazy. So I forgot I had a second one of these in my collection. This is the Milani SPF BFF. I used one of them up in May. Then I started focusing on the other one because I was also like, this is kind of a little old, a little grody. Let's get it going. These now retail $16.99. That is crazy. Hate that. It was okay. I don't think I would repurchase something like that further. I don't really want my SPF in my makeup anymore. Next, I have a replica perfume. This is the Replica On a Date perfume. Retail value of this is $4. I like this a lot more than I thought I would, and I was worried that it was going to be a little too strong, and it was just right. I really enjoyed that. I was surprised. I remembered when I first tried out everything in that sampler kit, everything was just okay, but how that wore on me and blended with the other like fruity stuff I put on, it was very nice. Very, very nice. Next, I finished up another Sol de Janeiro dupe. This is the Victoria Key in 48. I'm putting this as $1. I don't remember how much I got this for, but I really enjoyed it. I'm really happy it's finished. And similarly, I wasn't supposed to use this one up. This one was supposed to actually be towards the end because this was a more recent one. But this is from the Sol en Ibiza. This is Granada Groove. And this was a shimmer one. And my estimate price is $5.66. I can only find sets online. And I'm pretty sure this is the same scent as 40. And I don't know what it is. I have typically been a 48 girly. Or no, 68. Bella Flora, 68. I've typically been a 68 girly. That one was my first. That was my real one I had from Sol de Janeiro. Really enjoyed that. Then when the dupes all started coming out, I started trying 40. I do really like 40. I will literally go every other day mixing and matching. And content with that. So I really enjoyed this. I didn't plan to finish it quickly, but since it was a shimmer, I was also using this in my hair. Whether or not you could actually see it, I don't know. But I like knowing it was there, you know? Next, this one lasted a while. This is the High Smile Fluoride-Free Toothpaste in Fireworks. It was like a cinnamon flavor. It wasn't bad, and it wasn't like Cinnamon Challenge violent, but it was a little different. I have switched back to... I'm using Bomb Pop at the moment, so it's like, you know, citrusy. And I do prefer that one over this. The retail value of this is $11. I did like that I tried it, but I don't know. I don't know. Next, I finished up another soap. Are we surprised? Not really. This is the Bath & Body Works Raspberry Tangerine Soap. I love, 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 love this scent. It was a very good one. The retail value was $8.95. It was really good. I really like that one. Next, this became a favorite and I finished it in the same month I bought it. This is from Spa Luxury, aka Dollar Tree brand. This is the exfoliating sugar scrub for Brazilian Orchid. It's the Orchid Sandalwood scent, the dupe from Sol de Janeiro. Retail value is $1.25. I think I finished it in 8 uses. Like as soon as I bought it, those 8 showers I took, gone. And there is, you know, not that much in there. And of course I tend to put it on my thighs and, you know, Thunder Thigh Nation over here. So I do use a fair bit, but I really enjoyed it. I really liked the consistency of it. I felt like it was the perfect amount of like smooth, but also I could still feel the grain. So I felt like it was doing something. Does that make sense? It was like a good 50-50 mix of smooth to grainy. So yeah, if I find this again, I am going to repurchase it. Nothing too crazy. I did find that, but in the, you know, Bella Flora scent. So I don't need any for the moment, but I really enjoy that. And then next two things we haven't seen in a long time. This is what I hinted at in the last Empties video. I have finished 2 whole packets of wax melts. So we want rewind time. Was it a year ago? I think it was August a year ago. I bought from Grace and Ivy Candle Co. They were doing, what was it? Like 22, was it 20 wax melts for $20? Something like that. Something like that. I think the retail value without the sale broke down to, they sell them in a pack of for $1.50. I could be wrong. I am probably going to recheck after because my phone was giving me issues. But I finished fully Dragon's Blood. I really enjoy this one. This is my fiance's favorite. Not wearing the ring. Sorry, Bubba. I forgot. Dun. The scent notes are cedarwood, orange, clove, and patchouli. He really likes this one. Whenever I feel like I need something strong, I hit it with that. And then Palo Santos. Nice little, whenever I felt like I just needed an energy cleanse because there's too much stuff going on in life, pop one of those little bad boys in. Now, I still have a lot more. I've been trying to run my wax melts once a week, bare minimum. I was doing it more, and then I came back from vacation and slacked off. I gotta fix my routine. I did also buy reusable wax liners. So they're pretty much cupcake liners, but they're a little thicker and sturdier. And that's what I've been doing, and that's how I was able to use them out, because when I was using the like cheap wax melts that I got from Walgreens, they would lose their scent quick. So instead of being patient and letting it burn fully, I would just chuck another one in, and then I would have a pound of wax. And then I was like, okay, let me be patient and try to burn the wax. And then, you know, after 2 months of burning it once a day, I mean, once a week, and not really going down. So I gave up on that. But not with the liners. I have a good rotation. I don't have too much wax stored up because it's 1 per 10. Working on it. We're working on it here. So in July, I used up $119.80 worth of products. If you didn't know, I have 2 goals for my empties this year. The first goal is to use up $1,000 worth of retail items. So last month I had $77.12 to use up to hit that goal, and I hit it, and I ended up using up $42.68 over the 1,000. Love that for me. So we are increasing the goal. The goal is getting moved to 1,500. I was debating 2,000, but I want to keep the momentum going, and I don't want to feel the pressure of trying to just whip out the full price items. I'm clearly really enjoying stuff from the Dollar Tree at the moment, and I don't want to knock that grind because I'm using it, right? So as much as I want more big ticket items out of the way, as long as I'm getting a lot of old stuff out and a couple new things, that's fine. I just need less stuff. I'm trying to actually fully start the journey of having less consumption. So it's gonna take me a while. I'm actually taking it serious this time. I feel like every time I've tried it in the past, don't worry, this is not a nicotine patch, this is a Kind patch. Even if it was, doesn't matter, but just in case. I can't smoke, I got asthma. I would cough up a lung even trying to. I feel like when I've talked about this in the past, because of my age and because of growing up poor, my mentality around money and my lack of financial literacy, I thought I could just brute force it without re-educating myself and without retraining my brain. And that's not gonna work. And it didn't work. And I made a lot of impulsive decisions because, unfortunately, because of how I grew up, when I feel like I lack control in my life, I spend a lot of money. And that is not healthy for no one. Because who am I lining? The billionaires. I need to stop lining the billionaires and line myself. Okay? So, ran aside, tangent aside. The point is, I want to go all in, fully all in, and prove to myself I can do it, right? I feel like I've said this song and dance before and never fully committed. I would commit 25%, but mentally think I'm committing 100. No, all in or we're done, you know? So, back to Empties. Similarly, originally my goal was to use up 100 items during this year. 2 months ago, it got up to 200 items. So last month we were at 121 items. During this month I used up 24. The 2 dewdrops do count as 2 individual items. Like I said, it won't count towards the retail value till it's used up, but it won't count towards the individuals. So in total so far I used up 145 items. So I have 55 more items to use up to hit 200. So I feel like the 55 once again is intimidating, but at the same time, if I want to attack my sample collection, it's a little bad at the moment. So I wouldn't mind if I did, but I do want to make sure I'm still using up my stuff for my project pan. I feel like this past month I had a decent rotation of stuff for my project pan, and I want to keep that up. But yeah, I'm very proud of my empties these past 2 months. I already have some empties for August, and one of the items already did surprise me that I finished up, but I kept gravitating towards it. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. I feel like this video was rambly weird. I'm in my kitchen, I'm cooking dinner. But let me know what you think. And I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Bye.